Hi everybody, welcome to Racing Welfare's first ever racing lifestyle event here on Instagram Live. I hope you're all excited and you've got your recipe details ready, you've got your ingredients ready, and are looking forward to making a delicious pasta dish that we're going to do tonight with Jake Quintin. Before I hand over to Jake, I just want to say a little bit about myself. So my name's Sophia. I actually work for Race Tech, but I'm furloughed at the moment. So I'm really pleased that I'm able to, give a little bit of my time to Racing Welfare and help out. So when I was asked to be the host for tonight's event, I said, yes, I would love to do that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody and seeing what we can prepare tonight. Just a few little things that I want to go through just before I hand over to Jake. It's just that tonight should take roughly about 20 minutes, half an hour max, I would have thought. I hope everyone's got everything ready, as I said, but please, if throughout the time that we're on here, you want to ask any questions, please do that, because I would love to then ask questions at all. Please just send those through. And I have to just say, as a little disclaimer, Racing Welfare cannot be responsible for any food poisoning or any accidents that you have while preparing your meal tonight. So please, nobody cut off any fingers, basically, and then we should all be fine. If you're going to take any photographs at all during your prepping and your cooking, or tonight with your evening meal once it's made, please do use the hashtag Racing Lifestyle and tag Racing Welfare in your post as well, because we'd love to see as many of your dishes as possible throughout this time, and also tonight when you took into your evening meal. So as I mentioned, we've got Jake tonight who's going to be talking us through this pasta dish, cook along, and Jake is from Quintin Catering, and he has said that he would like to do something, because for everybody, you know, COVID has hit a lot of people hard. We're all at home, we're all doing a lot more cooking, and if, like me, you've maybe lost a bit of inspiration for cooking, this simple recipe will be something that you can do quick and easy just by following Jake tonight. So Jake, hello, how are you?
Hi Sophia, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I think I've said everything I need to say to everybody, so I'm going to pass over to you, and we'll just chat our way through, and if we have any questions, I'll let you know what they are. Is that all right?
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool.
Okay, over to you.
Brilliant, brilliant. So everybody's got their recipe, I presume by now. I've got one up here printed out ready anyway, so I guess we'll just get cracking, really. So let's get the pasta water on to start with. Let's get right here, sorry.
Jake, just while you're doing that, what is your connection to Racing Welfare, and how come you want it to help out the charity this evening?
Yeah, so one sec, I'll just finish this, sorry. So my family, so my wife and my brother are in racing, and a few other members of my family as well, and they've been helped out through when they've got injured and stuff through Racing Welfare. So and then also we've done some catering jobs in the past for Racing Welfare as well. So yeah, they're great, fantastic charity. So yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I think everyone's excited about what we're going to rustle up tonight. I know I am.
Good. Well, like you say, I'll try my best, and by the end of it, we should have a nice dinner. So brilliant. So we've just got basically just pan of water on, a little over halfway, lid on, and then on nice and high. So get that on, and then I'm using a wok to make the sauce tonight. You can use like a deep saucepan, or even like a sort of deep frying pan, really. But yeah, I mean a wok works quite well anyway. So that's what I tend to use when I'm at home.
Perfect.
Brilliant. And then yeah, so I've got all the ingredients out, which hopefully you've got all your ingredients. I like to get it all laid out, and then I don't forget to put anything in it, really. So make sure everything's in it. So great. So really, we're just starting off with we just get the pans nice and hot, and then just get some nice olive oil.
So is catering and being a chef something that you've always wanted to do then, Jake, or is this a new venture for yourself?
Yes, no. Well, I've always cooked. Like I said, I'm a chef by trade anyway. So I worked in sort of pubs and restaurants in Bristol, sort of straight from school, really, I guess. And then we started Quintin Catering about sort of seven years ago now, something like that. So with events and weddings, and sort of grown from there, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, so no, I've always cooked, I've always ate as well, obviously. So I cook greedy, so that always helps. But yeah, so yeah, no, I've always been in the kitchen really, to be honest. So
Perfect, great.
so yeah, so we're just gonna go straight in with the pancetta. So I've just got cubed up pancetta. You can get this in the supermarkets. You can use any bacon as well, really.
Right,
So
okay.
if you've got any sort of leftover bacon or anything, I mean, I've done quite a bit there, so probably don't need a little bit for this recipe. Save it that, but yeah. So, but you can use, like I say, if you've got any. I mean, streaky bacon's good. Any sort of fatty bacon, is quite good. So, and it's quite a good way of using up things anyway as well, you know. So,
Right.
So you get that on, and then just over to the onions and garlic, really. So, I'm just going to. What I will just show you just before is what on these boards sometimes what I've got underneath is just a little bit of cloth, little damp cloth, just to stop the board from slipping. So
good tips of the trade there.
yeah, so I always do that, and then the board won't go anywhere. So hopefully it saves you cut your fingers, you know. So okay.
And Jake, is there any sort of secret of how to chop an onion without having your eyes water? Because my eyes always seem to water when I'm chopping up onions.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think it's just the onion. You know, because I find some are absolutely fine, and then also, you know, you get some that are not, and then you're just sort of crying all night, really. You know, but, it just kind of depends on what sort of onion. Some are good, some are not, really. So I think having a sharp knife is pretty key, to be honest. I find that if the sharper your knife, the less you will sort of cry.
Right, okay. I maybe need to get a sharper knife then.
Yeah, so yeah, just get a sharp knife. It kind of does work, really. So, cool. So we're just going to use half onion because this is obviously quite a large onion. But if you've got a smaller one, then a whole one. And we're just cutting like this, just a couple of strokes like that. I mean, with the onion, you can cut it any way you want, really, for this recipe. I'm just going to dice it.
Right.
You know, if you just want to slice it, that's absolutely fine for this recipe. So dice it, not too fine, and then just nice and slow here. This is the part where I really don't want to cut my finger.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful, everybody.
Yeah. So, and then I just get to that little bit on the end of the onion, which I tend not to use because it's a little bit, it's sort of like the root, really. So just that
Right,
bit,
okay.
I just cut right down to there, and then sort of discard of that, really, to be honest. So
Okay.
got a little bit of skin in there. Put that in the bin. Perfect. So there you go. There you have your diced onion or slice. Like I said, don't really matter too much.
Okay.
Get rid of that. And then over to the garlic, really. So obviously you can use this garlic puree. That's absolutely fine for this recipe. So you know, whatever it's basically using whatever you've got in your cupboard, really, I suppose. So if you don't need to go out and buy garlic if that's the only thing missing, you know. So
yeah, because I've got some garlic granules, so I think I'll be using that rather than the garlic.
Yeah, exactly. But that's absolutely fine as well, you know. So, and I'll just come back over to the pan. So as you can see, we just want to get this pancetta really crispy. So don't be alarmed if there's a little bit of smoke coming off there, but you just want to really get that nice and crispy and render down all that nice fat in there.
Lovely.
Perfect. So back to the garlic. So what I usually do with garlic is you've just got a garlic clove there. I just the back of the knife and just press down, and it should just pop out. Just get rid of that a little bit first. Right, another go, and then there we go. And then the garlic clove just pops out like that. Make sure you do enough of these. Well, it can be a little bit fiddly. Yeah. Right, there we go. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then just in a motion like that, really, with your garlic. I mean, it's all to do with preference, really, how you sort of thinly cut your garlic. I don't mind it kind of quite chunky, really.
Yeah.
But it's totally up to you, the preference wise for that. So let's just get rid of that skin there. Right. There we go. And then I'm just going to turn down my pancetta a little bit. Just turn that down a little bit.
So you're just turning that down in temperature a little bit there, Jake?
Yeah, just turning it down a little bit. Yeah, just because I think I get a little bit hot there. So, but that's absolutely fine. Obviously, you don't.
Okay.
It's fine a little bit of colour, but you don't want to go too dark brown or burnt. You say?
Okay, so turn that down a little bit, and I'm guessing we're going to add the garlic and the onion together, are we?
That's right. Yeah, I'm going to add them in together. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly.
Okay.
Just because I tend the garlic tends to stick to my hands. Right. So yeah, and then I think we're ready straight in with the onions and garlic then, really. So once you've
Perfect.
prepped all those in, so here we go. I like to say the puree is absolutely fine. You haven't got to use fresh garlic or granulated, like you said, so that's no problem at all. Right. And then just turn up a little bit to 7. And then just get those.
Looking delicious. Good.
Yes. Let's have a little tidy up there. Hold on a second.
So if anyone has got any questions, please do fire them through. I'm just looking now, we've got 22 people live following us, which is fantastic.
Really? 22? Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Brilliant. Well,
Yeah, if you've got any questions, please do send them through and I can ask Jake for you.
perfect. Okay, great. So, so we've got that on. Our pasta water is coming to the boil. So I usually add a little bit of salt now, rather than sort of to start with, only because it takes a bit longer to boil salted water. So
Right.
a little bit of salt in there, quite a bit of salt really. So
Yeah.
quite like nice salty water for your pasta. Right, that's that. Okay, great. And then so I'll just move into just prepping the chilli. Obviously, if you've got chilli flakes, then you don't need to do this, but just a small pinch of chilli flakes. I'm just using a fresh chilli. Again, it's down to preference how much you like really. In the recipe, we've got half a chilli, but we like it quite hot, so I'm probably going to do a little bit more anyway. So and same sort of cutting motion, chopping motion.
Oh. And I've just had a question from William, and he says, "Sorry, what is Jake making again?" So, what is the official title of your recipe, Jake?
The official what? Sorry, what was that, Sophia?
What is it? He said, "We've just had a question from William, and he said, what is Jake making again?" I just wonder what the official name of your recipe was.
Yeah, well, it's just it's just a pasta dish with pancetta, tomato, and pecorino. Really, there's not really, I suppose, there's not really a sort of fancy Italian name or anything. I don't, but I mean, there might be. So you know, if anybody's got any of the wiser than me.
Oh, William's giving me the thumbs up, so I'm guessing that sounds all right for him.
Oh, cool.
And then
Perfect.
I've actually got a question from Dawn now, and she says, "Do you leave the seeds in the chili, or do you take them off?"
Yeah. So again, that would be preference. I do because I like it hotter. But yeah, if you want sort of more wild, more sort of mild chili, then you could de-seed it. Obviously, because the seeds are where the sort of real heat is really. So. But
There you go, Dawn. It depends how hot and spicy you want your pasta dish tonight as to whether you leave the seeds or not.
That's it.
Great.
Perfect. Right, so I think we're all good. They're all cooking down nicely now. That's good. So nearly time. As soon as this pan comes to the boil, we will go straight in with the pasta. So this pasta, so most pastas, 500-gram bags. We're going to use just over tonight, which you get sort of 2-3 portions really, I suppose. About 100-gram a portion, like a large portion that is made for a portion. Yeah, so I guess with pasta, you can get, this is sort of like a cheaper, I think it's about 79p a bag or something, but obviously you can get loads of different ranges of pasta. And I think, personally, I think the sort of more you spend, it's probably the better quality pasta, but it's obviously, it's
Right, okay. And then I've just had a question here, Jake. A lady's going to put in some peppers, and she wants to know when she should add these in.
Yeah, well, you can add them in sort of with the sort of now, or with the onions, really. So the same stage as the onions.
Okay.
That'll be absolutely fine. Yeah.
So you can put them. I'm just going to say.
A nice addition.
Right, there you go, Jenny. You can put those in. You can have the peppers in now. So.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be good. Like I said, we've still got plenty of time. We've got to cook the pasta now. So if you're adding anything else in, like peppers or even mushrooms or anything like that, you can put those in, and it should be absolutely fine. So
it's quite a flexible dish, really, isn't it? I think you can sort of put anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Add anything.
Yeah, I think a lot of pasta dishes sort of lend themselves to sort of using up, sort of stuff that's in the fridge, really. It's great. I think that's why we have pasta sort of, at least 2 or 3 times a week. For that reason, really, we just see what's in the fridge and
That's good.
pasta dish at home. Have a dish at home. So brilliant. Right, so we are now boiling. So I'm going to go in with the pasta, and then what I like to do is because I do forget quite a lot, so I like to get a timer just to make sure that I don't overcook my pasta.
Okay.
It's gone. So on these, so what have we got here? So we have got 9 minutes on this one. So I'm just going to set one to 9 minutes.
Okay. So I'm guessing people who maybe don't have a timer can just use their phones and put a timer on the phone to time it for the pasta.
Exactly. And then so we're just going to go in about 300 grams. So just over half a pack, really. So that's that, and then start the timer. So we're ready. And then I like to use a ladle, and I'll show you why a little bit later.
Okay.
So this ladle for the pasta, wooden spoon for your sauce. I'm just going to turn that down just a little bit.
Okay, so just turning the temperature down there for your pan.
Just down.
Okay.
Ever so much, and then we're going to go in with the chilli. So, like I say, I've left it quite sort of roughly chopped because we don't. Well, I quite like it like that. But you could do like a real fine dice, or obviously you can take the seeds out if you wish. So,
Okay.
And then let's go in with the tomato puree.
Okay.
Let me see. Show you how much I'm putting in. So 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Should be enough of that. So it's quite important to cook out the tomato puree in sort of any sauce you're doing, really. Otherwise, it can tend to be a little bit bitter. If you So it's quite important to sort of let that cook down now for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And then get back to our pasta.
So just to recap then, Jake, we've got the onion, the garlic, the pancetta, the chilli and the tomato puree now on a lower heat, and that's just cooking away nicely.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yeah. Here we are now. That's good.
And the pasta's on.
I'm just going to let that cook down for a minute or so just before we add the tin of tomatoes.
Okay.
Down a little bit.
That's fine. And then I was just going to say, Jake, given the circumstances that we're in with the coronavirus, I'm guessing your industry's been hit quite hard. Have you had to make any amendments during lockdown to try and keep your business going?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so obviously the hospitality industry and the events industry has been hit pretty hard, which a lot of industries have really. So, but yeah, no, what we've been doing is we've been doing these fruit and veg boxes. It's like a delivery service, obviously, because a lot of our events were postponed and cancelled, which has been sort of keeping the community sort of fed and stuff, and also keeping our business going as well, you know, to be able to sort of pay bills and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that's been it's actually been really it's been quite good really. So I've been a delivery driver rather than a chef for the last few months.
Jake, so I've just had a question, and they're asking, why is it important to use the tomato puree?
The what? Sorry, what was that?
They're asking, why is it important to use the tomato puree?
Why is it important to sort of cook it out? Did you say?
To use it.
Oh, to use it. Sorry. I think it's just a depth of flavour, really, to be honest. And it just gives it more a nicer colour and a more sort of intense tomato flavour, really, which is what you're sort of looking for with a dish like this, really. Yeah. So, I mean, I tend to use it quite a lot in lots of things. I think it's essential for any sort of tomato-based sauce, or even sort of like sort of curries and stews and stuff. You know, it sort of lends itself quite well. So yeah, it's a good ingredient, tomato puree, for me.
Perfect. I hope that answers your question, Joanne. Give me a thumbs up if it does. But I think it's just a key ingredient that can be used for a lot of different dishes.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so I think now, so here we have, I think we're ready for the tomatoes now. Into there, so just the next stage, add your tin of tomatoes. Again, you can use any tin of tomatoes. It's quite good. You haven't got to go for like an expensive brand or anything.
I know at the beginning of lockdown it was really difficult to actually get hold of a tin of tomatoes. Like the shelves were empty for weeks.
There's lots of ingredients that everybody was struggling to get, weren't there? You know, first stage. So, but yeah, hopefully they'll be more readily available now. Anyway, so
definitely.
Perfect. So then that's our sauce there at the moment. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pasta water. So it's this little starchy water. That's why I've got the ladle. So literally a couple of those into there for now.
Okay.
And there we go. It's just getting the consistency really, and then that starchy water really helps sort of make it as a sort of silky pasta sauce. That's what we're looking for.
Delish.
So that's all settled, so that's fine. So yeah, I mean, our pasta timer, we've got 3 minutes left on there. Let's just get that back onto a bigger spoil. Right. And then what I like to do now is just get my cheese grater. So just as the sauce is there, so I've just got a bit of pecorino cheese, but you can use, you know, Parmesan, any cheddar, even Manchego works. I mean, any sort of hard cheese. And I'll just grate a bit in there now.
Oh, that's looking good.
There's going to be more. There's going to be more added later, so we won't get rid of the grater just yet. So, and that really is your sort of finished sauce, to be honest. So,
okay. That's
pretty much it. So, you've got you can use any pasta would go well with this, really. So, but that sauce, let's say, is quite a versatile sauce. You can use it with loads of different things anyway as well. So, that's sort of like a piece of fish or a piece of chicken would be quite nice as well. So.
Okay, so just putting a couple more ladles of water in there now.
Yeah, just a little bit more, just to loosen it up a little bit. So we've still got a few minutes cooking time. Perfect. Brilliant.
Good. So the sauce is just like on a low heat now, then, is it, Jake? Just waiting for the pasta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the sauce is all done. Just let it sort of simmer away now, really. That's that fine. And then we've got the colander ready over here to drain the pasta. And yeah, that's it. I think we've got about a minute or so to go with the cooking of the pasta, and then we're nearly there. Really.
Very good. So, did you always want to be a chef then, Jake? Has that always been your ambition?
What's that? Sorry. Yeah.
Did you always want to be a chef? Has that always been
Yeah.
an ambition?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did really. I suppose from a young age, sort of cooking with my parents and grandparents and stuff. So, yeah, I've always fancied it really. And then, yeah, I think the first job was sort of washing up in a pub when I was sort of like 14, and then just sort of went from there really, and got onto sort of prepping salads and then sort of cooking steaks in the kitchen, and sort of went from there, sort of thing really. You know, and
Very good.
yeah, always wanted to do it really. So I'm quite lucky that I've been allowed to sort of make a living from it for so long as well, which is quite nice. So.
Yeah, that's very fortunate. I think if you do something you love and earn a living from it, that you're very lucky.
Yeah, definitely. No, I do feel that definitely. You know.
So, given that your family quite horsey, then, Jake, do you actually ride yourself, or are you interested in horses?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I am interested in horses. Like horses, I say riding. Well, I have tried it a few times. Probably not my fault, I must say. I wouldn't be a natural, definitely. But no, I love horses and racing. Love going racing and yeah, I've got a real interest. Obviously, with my family, sort of being directly in racing as well, sort of thing. So
yeah. And I know. Normally, you said that. Oh, that's the timer for the pasta going off, isn't it?
That's the timer, yeah, for the pasta. So 1 second, sorry. What I'll do is I'm just gonna try it because everybody's pastas. Some cooking instructions could always be
Right.
a little bit different. So depending on what pasta you're using. So I always just try it a little bit first. So we'll just take a little bit of pasta out and I just sort of cut it with a spoon. And then I'm just going to put it on, and it sounds silly, but just literally for about another minute and a half, I think, for that one.
Okay.
So sorry, Sophia, what were you saying? Sorry.
I was just going to say, 'cause I know you said that no.
Can you look there? Oh.
I've got you back now. I think that's working.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Sophia.
Further. Yeah. So did you do any? I know you've normally done like picnics for the car parks at Royal Ascot, or did you do anything last week?
Sure. Yeah. So this week we did. Yes, we did a couple of little buffets that we dropped off to some of our clients. But obviously, you know, nothing on the scale of what we usually do, because it's probably our busiest week of the year, really. Royal Ascot,
Wow.
the sort of catering. So yeah, so that was good. It was good to be doing something anyway, you know.
Yeah.
Sort of wise, which is great.
Yeah.
So no, it was good. But our pasta's nearly there now.
Okay.
So I think we are pretty much there. So that's a minute and a half. Perfect. So I'm just going to drink pasta and then on to the next stage. So just turn that off. Perfect. Right, so we'll obviously try and be as careful as we can.
Yeah.
And then I just tend to save a little bit of that pasta water, just in case your sauce needs it, but it should be fine now. We've already added some in. So yeah, and then always pasta into the sauce.
Okay. Never the other way around.
So the other way around, yeah, it doesn't really. I always find that it just works a lot better. Makes it. I've just got a little bit of water there that I'm just going to put in, but not essential. But and just bring everything together, really. So cast it into the sauce.
Looking delicious.
And then I've just got some black pepper again, you can use already cracked or anything like that. But if you've got a pepper mill, obviously, it's a lot fresher, a lot nicer. So loads of black pepper. Obviously, again, if you're not a big fan of black pepper, then you know it's not essential. They're not essential, but that's that. Just grab a bowl.
I'm excited to see what this is going to look like.
So, hopefully, everybody's kind of at this stage now. So, which is pretty much all done, really, ready to sort of serve up, I guess. Let's just make
Lovely.
Nice. 1 second. Right. And there we have. So again, I'm just using the ladle again, only just because it's just a lot easier. There we go.
Lovely.
And then I like to do a little bit more black pepper.
Yeah. And then earlier, Jake, you put some cheese in the sauce, and then you're adding some on top. Would you always do that?
Yeah, I mean, I would obviously with this dish, I would. So you could add as much. I always like to add it in 2 stages. So it makes the sauce nice and sort of glossy, and then also I love cheese anyway. So just loads of cheese.
So do I.
To be totally honest. So yeah, nice bit of pecorino on top, like that, and then if you've got some fresh basil, you can just rip it.
Oh, look at that.
Nice little bit over the top.
Oh, wow.
Just like that. And there you have it. Nice
Bon appetit.
penne pasta with pancetta, chilli and pecorino.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Nick. That was absolutely delicious. I wish I could actually smell that because it does look so good. I hope everyone is at the same stage, but please, if you've got any photographs at all of your dish, please do use the hashtag Racing Lifestyle and make sure you tag Racing Welfare on those on Instagram. We'd love to see them and we'd love to hear how you get on as well. So, Jake, thank you so much. We've thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm about to go and make it myself now.
Brilliant.
And I hope everyone has a great time and enjoys their supper this evening. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.
Thanks a lot.